So then you go up to North Dakota for your stop before you come here to Johnson City.
Yeah, North Dakota, I went up there with a friend, and he wanted to lean on me in my experience of winning. And so we, North Dakota had recently went from Division II to Division I, so they were making the transition, but they were past the grace period, and now we're eligible to go to the NCAA tournament. We had an older team and a chance to be really good. So we finished the regular season in second place behind Weber State, and we pushed through the conference tournament, and we played Weber State in the championship game to go to the NCAA tournament, right where we wanted to be, right where he had hoped that I could help him get to. And they just were the better team. Obviously, Damian Lillard went there, and they had a player whose name escapes me, but he was a nephew of Damian Lillard. They were a very good team, but, had the opportunity to play for that chance to go to the NCAA tournament. And then, my second year was a little bit of a reshaping, but I was heavily involved with the defense. I was more the defensive coordinator up at North Dakota, and we were good defensively. But my second year was a little bit of a struggle, but learned a lot, and kind of continued to now develop my defensive philosophy.
And let's talk about then, I guess you get the call from Coach Forbes, you get the band back together, you, Brooke Savage, him, you come to Johnson City. Talk about him sort of selling you, or did he have to sell you on coming here?
No, he didn't have to sell me. I knew, obviously we have familiarity up to that point. We'd worked 7 years together. We had great success at Northwest Florida in junior college ranks. He's a near and dear friend. And so I just couldn't pass up the opportunity. And it was an opportunity to come back to the East Tennessee region, where we have a lot of friends, and be a part of the Appalachian Highlands, and put our own stamp on the things that we had learned. And so I wanted to help him accomplish all those things. So, I was in the car the next day on my way here to start to rebuild this, and never shied away from the expectations. We've got a great administration with Dr. Nolan and the leadership of Scott Carter, and they want to win championships. And we've never shied away from that. We talk about it often leading up to the season, during the season, and that is the expectation and the standard. And we just wanted to put something together that the fans appreciate and are fired up about. And I think the style of play that we play, I've always said, just come watch us play one time, and you'll be entertained and want to come back and hopefully bring more friends. And I think, in this area, that fire and our fan base and their passion for ETSU basketball and athletics is unmatched by anybody in the mid-major rankings. And it's a reason we're in the top third in attendance, and I think we can continue to grow that. And it's my job to continue to recruit versatile players in length and athleticism, high-flying, fast, and get those guys to play as one unit, so that we can keep this thing going and, make a Sweet 16 one. Why not us? You get to that second weekend in the NCAA tournament, you're two games away from the Final Four, and that's what I envision. We got to take this thing to another level here. Coach Forbes has laid a great foundation, and it's my opportunity now to steward us to bigger things.
So I ask all that and get to you to tell your story for two of my favorite questions when I talk to head coaches. One, what does it feel like to know that you've worked your whole life to get an opportunity to be a head coach at the Division I level?
Well, it's humbling, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I worked hard. I've tried to be the best in my role that my bosses have expected me to do, and so at times I've been narrow focused because I wanted to be an expert. I wanted to be an elite in the things that I did that I could contribute. I had to find my niche to help the programs that I've been involved with be successful. And now it's my time to have my eyes wide open and have a bigger picture of the entire program and how I can help it evolve and reshape it. Not that we're going to change, because a lot of the things that Steve Forbes believes in, I believe in. And so, but I'm going to reshape them a little bit, and now to have the opportunity to do that is super exciting, and can't wait for the challenge, and just going to hit the ground running.
Has it sunk in, or when do you think it'll sink in that you are the head coach? Like, are you going to walk in and go to the wrong office, or you know where you're going?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. It's been a whirlwind of a week, but it's here now, and I haven't really been able to have the time to soak it in. I'm sure there will be an opportunity here, hopefully in the near future. But my focus now is continuing to create some stability and move the program forward and get ready in these unusual times, to prepare for our upcoming season, our upcoming school year, and the return of our players.
Coach, we appreciate the time.
Thank you so much.
All right, Buck Nation, this is your new head basketball coach, Jason Shay.